Hey guys, today we are at MRT Performance here in Plymouth, Michigan, and they have developed a muffler delete, a street race axle back for the 2023 Honda Civic Type R. It's installed, we're going to test it out, show you guys what it sounds like today. Here's the startup. So this gets rid of the valved exhaust, the whole complicated and heavy setup in the rear of this Type R, and just replaces it with a straight through pipe with a twin outlet. That's what it looks like. Saves a ton of weight. Stock system weighs about 25 pounds, and I haven't weighed this yet, but it should be pretty light. Looks pretty good back there. Lots of room for this rear diffuser. A little bit louder, a little bit more throaty at idle. And I actually really like the two-tip design. Just classic, sporty. We've got about maybe 30-40 miles in the system so far, so it's still breaking in a little bit. Type R is filthy right now. Let me show you what setup I have in the back here, because that will affect sound in the cabin. So I have my rubber winterized floor mat back here, and then all of that is standard seat back protectors, and then we have this cover. This will affect sound a little bit. If this is open, it'll be louder. If this is closed, it'll be a little bit quieter. We'll leave it closed for this drive. Roll down our windows, give it a few revs. If you want the most accurate idea of what this sounds like, would highly recommend wearing headphones. This is recorded in binaural audio. Pretty mild, below 3,000 RPM. The more you get into it, the louder it becomes. Nice, low, deep tone. Steady state cruising, 5th gear, 40 miles an hour. Pretty quiet, just a little bit louder than stock. You can hear the undertone of a louder exhaust behind you, but no drone. It gets a little bit deeper, around 3,000 RPM. Opens up in the higher revs. It's a nice balanced sound. I have not taken this on the highway yet, so I'm not sure what it's like at 3,000 RPM, 70 miles an hour. I like that it gets louder the higher you rev out the engine and the more you get into it. That is just about perfect. A little bit of uphill. $75 miles an hour. Bit of a tone, but no drone on the highway. Yeah, I remember learning that the muffler delete was a pretty popular and affordable way to get some exhaust noise out of the FK8 Type R, and it seems like that's the case here with the new FL5. Has a nicely balanced, streetable, daily driver friendly exhaust with just a little bit more of a tone. This is perfect. MRT's calling this the street race since there is not a muffler in the back. Off throttle, there's a little bit of drone around 3,500 RPM, but it's still pretty tolerable, and I have a pretty low tolerance for drone. Yeah, this sounds nice. Also going to be working with them to develop a cat back for the new Type R. It's going to be a much rowdier exhaust, a lot louder, but the goal is to get some more volume out of the system without introducing more drone. So we'll have some drone mitigation, Helmholtz resonators, stuff like that, and do our best to kind of, again, keep it nicely balanced and streetable without being too obnoxious. Yeah, steady state cruising here, 75 miles per hour. This is fantastic. It's almost as if the Honda engineers figured out what size resonators to put underneath in the mid-pipe section to eliminate drone when you did a muffler delete. There are multiple ways to do this. You can basically straighten out and cut through the stock mufflers. You can pick up one of these MRT street race exhausts and just bolt it on. Install super straightforward, really easy. Utilizes a couple of the stock hangers and then a modified hanger in the rear. Off throttle, high revs. Now I just need an intake. We'll balance out some of that exhaust noise with induction, maybe some turbo sounds. Got about 1,000 miles on the clock. So finally getting a chance to open up this Type R, having some fun with it. Love the way this sounds at idle. Parking lot speeds. Let's try windows down. Sport. That's a pretty good looking SUV. Alright guys, well there you go, just a quick taste of the new MRT Street Race muffler delete axle back, whatever you want to call it, on the new 2023 FL5 Civic Type R. Nice little modification, definitely wanted to wake this exhaust system up just a little bit, get some more volume out of this car. I think something like this deserves just a nice clean tone that's a bit louder, that can be heard, but it's not too obnoxious. We'll keep you guys posted on the catback once that development is complete. We'll probably have a couple different iterations of that as we go through and kind of try to tweak and perfect that sound. But until then, this is a very nice and affordable way to make your Civic Type R just a little bit more enjoyable. Okay, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.